Good morning. Got an interesting job lot here. This is an eBay find. As you can see, it's just this box of, you can sort of see, random dolls. Now, there's dolls in here I do not collect. There are dolls in here I do not want. So they will either be shared out, or I'm going to be popping some of them back on eBay because I know they are collectible by other people. So I'll give them the chance to get it. But basically, I got this box for only two reasons, which seems a bit mad, but there's a couple of things in here that I really wanted. So I did get my value for money for what I wanted. So I'm not too worried about that. Some of these really need a good clean. Some of them smell a little bit funky, not in a bad way. It's just that old smell, you know, it's like a bit, you can see on the top the reason I probably bought it. If you follow my videos before, you know I am a Cindy fan, and here she is. This is what made me purchase this box. Is my little Debenhams, as you can see, exclusively for Debenhams on the back. I know I already have this one. I paid an awful lot for my other one individually. She's in great condition. Her legs are still clicking. Her arms okay as far as I can see. Everything's moving. She's very dirty. Her hair is a little bit on the tragic side. Got a strange bobble in here. So she needs some work. She definitely needs some work. But otherwise, she's immaculate. There's nothing that a good wash, a little Dolly Spa is going to make her look so much better. So she's the real reason I bought this box. Keep an eye out for boxes like this, because sometimes there may be things you don't want, but there's that 1-star item in there. There's actually more than 1-star item in here. For me anyway, maybe not for somebody else, but that is the main one. So I'm going to pop her there. Now we've got a few very sort of cheap, but they are vintage clone dolls, which again, clone dolls are becoming very popular because they were a played with doll. People have memories of them. They were special to certain people. So you shouldn't really write them off. People go, oh, they're just copies. But, you know, to some little girl, that copy, or some little boy, it doesn't matter, whoever had it, or even a doll collector of the time, an adult doll collector, these could have still been special. And I have noticed that clone dolls are selling more and more actually on eBay now. So we've got this girl. She's a clone. I think she's I will have a quick look. Although saying that, it's Kingslet, whoever they are. You may know, you might be able to help me there. 1987. So you know she's an old doll, but you know she's that typical sort of cheaper plastic there. She's got quite a pretty face, very sort of mullety looking hairstyle, again very suitable for its time. She isn't one I'm going to be keeping. As I say, what I'll probably do is just I'll put it back out as a job lot if anybody wants them, because somebody's going to love her. So I'll pop her there. Now we have another one here, which I do actually think she's got quite a very dirty, but quite a cute little face. Cute little face, very dirty little face. They all need a wash. I would not sell these back without giving them a wash. So if anybody sees them on there, they will be washed. They will be cleaned up. I will sort of do my best to sort of make sure that they're all clean and smart before they go back out there. She's got some nice little shoes there. Again, a very sort of hollowy plastic sort of doll. I don't think she's anything. Please let me know if she's a particular brand. This doesn't say anything on her. So I'll pop her there. We've got another one very similar. Very sparse hair, bless her. I suspect there should have been hair, but it never happened. I don't know. I don't know whether she's a bit of a mixture, because the head does look a bit weird to the body. I don't know. Again, just made in China, basic sort of little doll. I might, to be honest, clean them up and take some just to the charity shop. Now, the next one I'm interested to know if anybody knows what they are. I've got something in my head that they are collectible little girls. They are very, very cute. I say little girl, there could be a little boy there. They have numbers on their bottoms, look, on their nappies. I've got a 5. I can't see what number that is. Is that a 3? This lights, I think it's a 3 and a 2. So I suspect there may be a couple missing. So were they sort of twins of a little group? They've got very cute faces. Again, quite dirty faces. But again, we're going to have a massive Dolly Spa here, aren't we? And just get everybody a nice soapy wash and get them all nice and clean. In great condition though. There's nothing wrong with them otherwise. But I don't know, there's just something there's no sign. Hang on, if I can read it. Oh, actually, you know, if I actually look properly, I've not really looked at the box fully. It says Tyco 1990, so I might be able to do a bit of research. But if you know, please give me a shout. I'm always learning. There is so much to learn in this world of dolls. It goes on and on and on. It's amazing. But I do actually think they're quite cute. So I'm going to pop those there. Now, the next two are something I definitely do not collect. I do not collect baby dolls, but a lot of people do. And these are actually quite pretty. Again, needs some work. Definitely, they've got little homemade dresses on here. But there appears to be no damage. They're just like a little soft-bodied. There's got cute little chubby toes there. And they do have these opening and closing eyes. I can't tip her up enough for the camera, but look, she's got little blue eyes in that. And there's very sort of rosebuddy lips. Full head of hair. Let's have a look. Now, there's a code, but I don't really know what that means. There's nothing else on her body, as far as I can see, that tells me what she is. Now, they're both, I think, the same type of doll. Although that one looks like it's as if it's an older one, do you know what I mean? Because it's not sort of not so chubby, its facial features have changed, but the eyes and everything almost look identical. So it makes me think they're from the same family of dolls. But again, nothing written on either of them. Somebody has made a little outfit for her there. And again, a bit of a wash up and a bit of tidy. I think I'm going to pop these two definitely back on eBay for somebody. I'm sure somebody's going to love them because I actually think this one's got quite a cute little face. Strange, so it's got a bit of a texture to the face. I'm not sure sort of what that is with the vinyl. It feels okay. It doesn't feel like there's something wrong with it, but it's got a slightly rougher sort of texture. But as much as baby dolls are cute, and they are cute, even as a child, I wasn't a baby doll person. I always wanted a fashion doll. That's all I ever wanted. So when I was young as I can remember, I remember seeing my sister's Barbies, and then I got my Cindy's, and all I wanted was fashion dolls, and I'm still the same. I know I do have the odd cute ones, but on average, I'm not a baby doll fan, but I think somebody will really like them. So those little girls are going to have a good wash, a good spa, and they're going to be there. I think they're going to go back on, because even my granddaughter, she's more fashion doll based. So pop them over there. We've got a very vintage funny little thing here. Look at this cute little fish, but bless, it's missing an arm. There are some broken bits in here. I was aware of that, so I'm not saying that, you know, the seller sold me something, blah de blah de blah. They didn't. They sold a job lot of dolls that needed TLC. So yes, please read the descriptions. Don't sort of have a go at somebody because, oh, I got the doll and this was that and the other was broken or something was different. If it's read in the description, you know, it says it's perfect, fair enough, you've got some rights there. But quite often they will say need TLC. Might be, if it's job lots, you can guarantee there's something going to be broken there. It's a shame it's not got its little arm, because again, it'll be a collectible little doll for somebody who collects this particular era. I mean, you can tell the hard plastic there. But unfortunately, we've got an arm missing, so I'm not quite sure what to do with this little guy or little girl. Again, a little crocheted outfit somebody's made. So again, it's a case of a good wash, and then we'll decide on then. Now, we're getting some interesting bits here. Stop. No peeping yet. And this little one. Again, it's not something I collect, but apparently these are Polish peg dolls, and I've done a little tiny weeny bit of research on them, and they're clearly collectible. She's in an original outfit. Some of her transferring has shifted a little bit, but I suspect that happens with these sort of dolls. I mean, she's even got a little bit of underwear on there. She's very cute. The outfit's stitched onto her, but I know that people do collect them. Again, not something I'm bothered about, so she might be going back in on the World Wide Web to somebody, but I do think she's quite cute. So that's a Polish peg doll. So I learned something new by getting the box. If nothing else, it's always good to learn. Now, this one. Now, I have some Pippa clones. Fair enough. And her face is sort of similar to mine. The fact the lack of hair is similar to mine. It just says made in Hong Kong. But the body is actually quite solid, which mine isn't. She's a little bit more hollow. So is this a hybrid? hybrid even, a mixture of dolls, not sure. Mine's a Lulu. If I grab Lulu, she's behind me. She's just got a makeshift thing on at the moment. She's not fully dressed because I've been messing about with them. But these bodies are definitely more plasticky. And the legs feel about the same. But the face is definitely different. She's got little rooted eyelashes. So again, be grateful if anybody knows. She's a clone of some sort, a Pippa clone. But what, I do not know. Because I mean, I know that is a Lulu Pippa clone. Some of them, as I say, they might be clones, but they are actually a proper brand. So I'm not sure what to do there because I don't really know what she is. So bit of information, guys. Now, the next one is my other reason for this box. Now, if you know me, you know I have a few of these little German dolls. There's a lady who comes to Dollycon and she collects these. We have the famous Jason. So if there's any Jason watchers, hi. And she collected them and I saw them. And first of all, I'm like, how strange they are. But I completely fell in love with them. I now have, what have I got up there? I have 2, 4, 6 Jasons up there, as we call them. So they're Ari dolls, A-R-I, and they are vintage dolls, and they are very funny little things, but they are quite adorable. Now this one's got an original sort of stuck-on outfit, which I'll be taking, and then somebody's made a little, well, not made, I think it looks like it's a bought little dress. It's sort of a cute little dress. It don't fit her really, but so I do make Jason and Jilly outfits, as I call them. So I have my Jason and Jilly range for little crochet dresses and things. So I do love them, and like I say, my collection's sort of growing, even though I said I was only having 2, but they were in the box, so I've just got to keep them. They want to go with the rest of the family. So there's my 2 little Ari dolls. So as I say, for me, ta-da, those are the reasons I bought this box. I'll pop my reasons to one side. Now I also do think this is from the same family of dolls. I think this is an Ari doll. I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask some of the other collectors, the ladies that know a lot more than I do, because like I say, it is a collectible range, but I think they're cute, but I don't always sort of check up on the history of them. So it's like a baby doll version, isn't it? It does look very same. It's that rubbery sort of texture, but I say I do know a few people who know a bit more about them, so I need to get some information. So this little one's sitting on the fence. I'm not quite sure whether it's going to be a keeper or not a keeper. Keeper, not a keeper, I don't know. It is quite cute, and it does sort of go with the others, so I'll pop that one there. This one's just a little plastic, little bit of fun, sort of maybe sort of typical job lot sort of baby doll. Would be great sort of for children to play with. It's nice and solid and things like that, so that's going to be going to that side. Now this one, this is sort of a shame, because if we had a few more bits, we would have a full Sarah Louise. As it says, it's made exclusively for Debenhams. Actually, I don't know if she's Sarah Louise or a Zodiac, because look, can you see the slight face difference? Now that's definitely my Sarah Louise, yet her back also says made exclusively from Debenhams. Now there's this thing, Zodiac made these, and then there was made for Debenhams. This to me looks like my Zodiacs, because I do have a couple of them and they are articulated like this. But there again, apparently there was a Sarah Louise that was articulated. I get so confused. But unfortunately, she's got quite a few pieces missing. You know, if we had one more arm, perhaps I could sort something out with the leg. She might be great for parts. It's sort of if anybody's wanting bits and bobs to sort of finish one off. The only thing I'm tempted to do is pinch her head, because both of these, which I think are my Zodiacs, are blonde, and I wouldn't mind a brunette, so I might be pinching her head. It sounds a bit gruesome, doesn't it? But I know a lot of people do mix and match their dolls. I've never done it before, but it's the same brand, so I might be pinching her head. I don't know, perhaps save the bits for parts, or like I see if anybody else is requiring any parts, because sometimes vintage parts are quite hard to get hold of. It's a left arm we've got, isn't it? Yes. I mean, they are quite detailed. Look at the little tiny fingers there and everything. But I won't be keeping her, but again, I don't know. I'll maybe pop her out there for parts if somebody wants her. So pop that there. Now the rest are basically broken bits of Barbie. I'm not quite sure whether perhaps these are suitable for the bin or if they are any good for people for parts. I mean, the hair is quite matted, sort of quite a strong blonde, that, isn't it? Is that not, that's not, is that Barbie, or is this one of Barbie's friends? Because that hair colour's really, really dark. And again, we have a head. I know there are people out there that use these heads though, because again, they will hybrid dolls up. A little bit of damage on that one, perhaps that's not any good. I would never sell somebody something that was like deliberately damaged. If something looks good quality, if that was like all solid and as it should be, and you know, it was clean, I would possibly put that back out. But to be perfectly honest, I don't think that these are much good. Let me know if you know different. I don't know, perhaps somebody, I know people don't just use the dolls for dolls. I mean, sometimes they use like the heads and things like that for decorations and all sorts of other weird things as well. You know, it's not just, I mean, they're all recycled, which is a great way of doing it. I know I've seen ornaments and like I said, Christmas decorations might be quite sort of fun, I suppose, to do a head with. And I know a Christmas hat or something as a decoration, though that's a bit gruesome, but it might be a bit fun. But yeah, I'm really not so sure that anything is going to happen with them. And then there's just this little pair of strange shorts. Molly Orange. Anyone know who Molly Orange is? It's clearly a doll somewhere along the line. It's clearly a vintage doll, because looking at these press studs, they are pretty old. It's a bit tatty. I could probably restitch that, you know, to be honest. So again, it might go in the wash. So let's have a quick review at probably not going to be doing anything with. Probably going to give a really good clean and spa, and I suspect they would go to a home that would love them, because I do think they are attractive. I just don't collect baby dolls. Not sure what to do with this poor little vintage guy. He's got an arm missing, which is such a shame. Otherwise, he could have probably gone to a home that would have loved him as well. But again, somebody might decide they like him. We have our little Polish peg doll, which I'm pretty sure somebody would like. I have what I will probably say is just a little job lot of clone dolls. Again, people use parts, use them to do different things with, so they could be useful to somebody. We have our 3 little triplets, which I think should be 5. I just think they've got cutest faces. To be honest, I'm still not 100% sure whether these are keepers or not. I've got to stop doing that though. I can't keep everything. I really can't. I'm going to be doing a bit of a cull of some of my dolls anyway, because I need to sort of cut down. I try to be quite strict. I don't collect collections, but I do like one of each collections. The only ones I break the rules for there is my Cindy's, my Smart Dolls, and oh, I'm going to be fibbing now, aren't I? And yeah, there are some that I do have more than one of, you know, like Monster Highs and things. But you know, I do try to keep it a little bit more sort of pulled together. So yeah, I really shouldn't keep everything, but they are very cute, aren't they? So I'm on the fence with those. And I was on the fence with this little one, but I've got a feeling he's going to be staying, so I'm going to pop him back there. Oh, that's just a random little baby doll. The Sarah Louise, or whatever she is, a Zodiac doll. I'm going to be pinching the head off. So again, maybe spares for somebody. I know people do like the spares, say if they've already got one of these and her leg's broken, and the spare parts for somebody. And again, the little clone Pippa girl here, who does have quite a cute little face, quite, again, dirty, and somebody's sort of really chopped her hair off. It's not a great haircut, that. But again, people do collect, so these are going to be loved by somebody, and I'm going to try and make sure that happens. I'm going to avoid, like anything, to be throwing any of this away. It would either go to the charity shop, which, to be honest, the baby dolls might go yet as well when I've cleaned them up. It's either going to go to the charity shop, or I will pop the odd bit back on eBay to see if anybody wants them. So it was a very random box, and I was umming and ahhing when I saw it. And my husband says, well, why do you want all them? And I pointed out what I wanted them for, should I say, which was this little girl and these 2 little guys or girls. Were the main reason I wanted the box. And for me, it was value for money getting the box, because I got these 3. I mean, if it's something you want and part of a collection, I may end up with a little bonus of keeping this one and obviously the doll head there. So I've got a bit more than I even thought. But I think we need a massive bowl of bubbly water to get all these slightly, I think they're probably, weird, aren't I? And we all do it. I'm not that weird. I'm sniffing the dolls. They've been stored somewhere either dusty or not damp. It's not a damp smell. You'll know yourself when you've got old dolls. They've been stored in a box somewhere and there's like a slight mustiness. I can't describe it. You'll know what it is, and if you smell it, it's not exactly the most pleasant smell, but there's no damage on anything, so apart from the ones I've obviously shown you. So I think most of them just want a nice big hot warm bubbly bath, lots of soap and lots of drying and lots of cleaning and brushing, and then some of them will be going back out to new owners. So thank you very much for watching. A rather random box, I know, but I couldn't resist, and it's just a bit of fun having a rummage through. Love to have a rummage. So thank you very much for watching. If you do enjoy my videos, please like, subscribe and share. I will see you all very soon, and bye bye for now.